Please just sort of kind of outline what you think are the priority issues and kind of in the order of the priorities.
Okay. Well, I believe that the top priorities, not only for CD6, but for the country, are securing the border. We don't have operational control of our border. And we have fentanyl, human smuggling, illegal immigration. All of those things are adversely affecting the quality of life in the United States of America. But particularly in Arizona, which is this district. So I believe that's the top priority. Secondarily, the quality of life for financial reasons. This is hard on middle-class families. This economy, the inflation, the cost of goods. I believe that the number that I heard recently is $5,000 more a year per family. And a lot of people don't have that extra in their budget. So we're asking people to pay more for fuel, for food, and I think that you're seeing the negative impact of what is happening with our economy and the way that we are spending dollars, and it's causing our dollars to be worth less. So I think that's the secondary problem. Third, I think there's a lot of different things: education, energy independence. People might prioritize those different. I believe that if we can become energy independent again, that we will be able to restore American jobs, that will reduce that cost. It'll help with the second problem, but it'll be better for our overall economy and help the average American citizen. Education, we need to take that back. We need to make sure that our children are proficient in reading and writing and doing math. And our kids are getting passed through the grades, but they're not very proficient. And we're seeing a dumbing down of American students. And so I think those would be my top four.
Now, as an individual member of Congress, what can you do about those things?
Well, I'd like to see education focus more back in the states. I really like the fact that in Arizona, parents can choose where their children go. I like the ESA program. I think that's one of the best things that came out of the Ducey administration. I don't believe that we need a Department of Education. It was put in place under President Carter. I think he had good intentions at the time, but it's morphed into a big bureaucracy, and they've gotten away from their mission of educating. They've become the diversity, equity, inclusion, critical race theory, which is not so much about education, but more about indoctrination. So I'd like to restore education back to the states.
So when you're talking about keeping education back at the state and local levels, as a federal official, what would you do? Basically just take the steps to make that move?
I'd like to reduce the size of government in Congress. I think our government has gotten so bloated. We have no accountability with so many of our dollars. People pay tax dollars and they don't know where they're going. I believe that local control and state control for education shouldn't be in federal control. I think there's a lot of things. Department of Labor. I think a state knows better what their needs of their people are. And in Congress, I'd like to work with state officials, with we'd be federal, but with local officials to determine the highest priorities. You elect a mayor, you elect supervisors, you elect state legislators. Let's work together for the greater good of the people. And that's what I'd like to do in that role. And then find out where there is waste and where there is wasteful spending and bloat, and get rid of it. We don't need to be the biggest government. We need to be the most effective government.
Now, going back to some of the earlier issues you mentioned, when you talk about the border, there was that bipartisan border bill that was, the advocates at least said, well, look, this is the strongest thing that's had any hope at all of getting through Congress in many years, but yet it failed. What should have happened with that bill?
Well, the bipartisan bill still had an allowance for illegal immigration. I believe a completely different bill. Just the fact that it's bipartisan doesn't make it good. There were things that were missing in that. One of the things that I think is most important is that we immediately secure the border, that we identify who's in our country. We have over 10 million people here that we don't know who they are, where they are, what their motives are. I don't believe that colleges and universities from around the world were emptied. I believe that prisons were emptied, and that we really need to identify, number one. Number two, we need to then, if people don't have court dates for 10 years, then we should deport people back to the place from which they came. This is not shop a country. And this border bill allowed a certain number of illegal immigrants to come in every day. It didn't really address the problems. And finally, I think that what we need to do is detect the criminal enterprises that are operating in our country, disrupt them, and dismantle them. That should be the highest priority of the federal government right now. The cartels have operational control of our border in Arizona. What that means is that untold number of illegal immigrants come in, but we also have fentanyl. Every day, 200 people a day die from fentanyl poisoning. I believe that's an act of terrorism, and we need to take this on like that.
Now, when you're saying illegal immigrants being allowed in, are they truly illegal, or are they asylum seekers on parole, but then you got to figure out their status after a time?
I believe that there are true asylum seekers amongst the people coming in. But the way that this was designed was not that you fly across the country, go to a country that's adjacent to the United States and come in. That is not how this is supposed to work. You're supposed to seek asylum in the country that is closest to you and safest to you. We have over 165 countries. We only have 2 countries that are adjacent to the US, Mexico and Canada. So if you're coming here and going, it has been a coordinated effort to fly people from all over the world, a lot of military-aged men. Until we can identify who's in our country, I don't think it's fair to say, is it this one or is it that one? There's a process for legal immigration, and those are the people that are the most upset. They've done all the right things to become American citizens, and they are being supplanted by these millions and millions of people that have circumvented the system and been incentivized by our federal government to come here to break the laws. And I think American people are seeing it and seeing the cost of it, including some very liberal cities who don't want all these illegal immigrants now in their cities.
Now, on the economy, we hear this sort of whiplash back and forth where people say, yes, my expenses are high, yes, it's a burden. And then other folks point to other sections of the economy going, well, yeah, but the economy's booming, stock prices are doing well, etc. So you've got sort of competing perceptions of the economy. Why do you think that is?
Well, the stock market is a reflection of investments, and so a lot of money has been poured into our economies right now. There's money being spent with NGOs. There's money being spent with many COVID money dollars were spent. At some point, though, when those dollars stop coming in from the federal government, there'll be a rebound to your own question. So I believe that the economy is maybe stable now. There's been a lot of dollars infused into it. You've got illegal immigrants that are getting free money for coming here and they're spending it. But at some point, there will be a rebound effect to that, and we've got to get our hands on a normal, stable economy. I think energy independence would contribute to that. I'd like to go back to some of the Trump policies that we had 4 years ago. I don't believe that this economy can continue in the way that it's going, and the average cost of goods, the inflation rate is 20% higher than it was 4 years ago. The average American who may not have stocks doesn't see the stock market as a good thing. Their cost of living is impacting the middle America.
So what are the policies, the Trump policies you want to reinstate?
I'd like to see us build the wall. I'd like to see us secure the border. I believe that we had U.S. manufacturing, we had low unemployment, we had fiscal policies that were good. Our military was strong, and we are out of munitions right now. We are weak. Our institutions are being attacked. I believe he was pro-police. He was pro the worker. I'd like to see a lot of things that we had just 4 years ago when we were thriving and had world peace. We are now in 3 proxy wars. We are in places across the world that we should probably not be involved with. And I believe that the country that we're seeing and that we're in right now is not the country that you or I grew up in. The policies, the wokeness, if you will, the focus on hypersexualization of our children in schools. We have turned away from God. We have turned away from our laws, from our Constitution, from the fundamentals that made this country great.
When you talk about the drain on munition stocks and so on, a lot of that's going to Ukraine. What should happen in Ukraine, and by extension, what should happen with Israel and Gaza?
So I treat Ukraine and Israel very differently. I will start with Ukraine. Ukraine having munitions to fight the war against Russia, we committed to that. The way that that's supposed to work, though, is when munitions are traded to another country, we are supposed to replenish those with our defense contractors, and we're behind in doing that. So we don't have what we had in case we need it. The other thing is untold dollars have gone to Ukraine, and there's no accountability for it. So this last chance, when they voted for the omnibus bill, what happened was we gave Ukraine a lot of money, but at that same time, Congress has the power of the purse, and they could have secured the border, and they chose not to. They could have put America first before they took care of Ukraine. And I think that's where the upset was. And as it comes to Israel, Israel is an ally, and Israel is one of our longest standing allies. And what happened to them on October 7th was outright annihilation and murder, and was unprovoked. And so for us to not stand with Israel, I think is a mistake. To allow these protests, freedom of speech, that's what we believe in, but to try to silence those that support Israel, I believe is dangerous. And we as Americans, if we give you our word and we say we're your ally and we're going to support you, then we should do that. Our word needs to have value on the world court.
Once after those attacks happened in Gaza, should Israel have taken the course it has taken in terms of the tactics and strategies it has used, and should the U.S. support that?
I believe that we should support Israel, and we should not be telling them how to run this war. These were their people that were killed. They were slaughtered, innocent women, children, families, and again, it was unprovoked. This should not have happened, and however Israel chose to resolve it, I believe that we should support them. I know that people don't want innocent Palestinian children injured. I understand that. But at the end of the day, Hamas should not be protected. Iran was supporting them. The CCP was supporting Iran and Hamas. So you have to look at who is behind all of this. How did this happen? How did this get funded? And then when Israel came back and hit hard, and Hamas cried, "Uncle, oh no, no." You can't have it both ways. If you attack somebody, then you have to be responsible for your actions. This isn't like, I'm going to do this and then, oh, I want it to be over. They took a concerted action to annihilate and to wipe out the Israeli people. So go ahead.
Now, rewinding to the Ukraine, I want to clarify. So you're okay with support for Ukraine as long as U.S. stocks get replenished?
I'm not a big supporter of Ukraine at this point. I believe that they have gotten many of our resources without any accountability. And I don't know that that's a war that we can win. And again, you've got the CCP helping Russia. So we are in a war with two countries that we are not allies with. And I believe a lot of dollars, US dollars, have gone there. And my thought would be that we would put a halt on that until we can assess what the results are. Is it making a difference? Are we just throwing good money after bad? And can we put America first before we do anything else around the world?
When you talked about why didn't the Ukraine and Israel bill also include border support, there was a perception at least that the border bill, back to the bipartisan one, was better off failing because it offered political value to Trump and the Republicans. Do you think that's correct?
When we put political agendas ahead of the needs of the people, then we're making a fatal mistake. I think that that's the whole problem. Everything has become so hyper-politicized that we've lost sight of why Congress exists and why they're there. It isn't to win political favor. It isn't to create political theater. It is to do a job to keep America safe, to keep us free, to honor the values of our founding fathers. We are so far removed from that right now. So if a bill would make the politicians look good, but doesn't accomplish the end goal, which is securing our border and keeping Americans safe, then I don't know what value it really has.
So rather than pass a less than ideal bill, better no bill for your thinking?
I believe that sometimes you compromise, but you don't give away things you don't need to give away. So we could have secured the border. We could have immediately declared this an act of terrorism. We could have taken other steps. We're not taking the steps that would immediately secure this border and make us safe. We're taking, excuse me, I'm trying to think of that word. We're taking steps that are not that won't get us to our end goal. They're just kind of incremental steps. So we're taking incremental steps that won't get us where we need to go quickly. In the meantime, we are quickly trying to take care of Israel and Ukraine for political benefit, and I think that's not the right strategy.
Now, even more generically, just tell me about just the personal qualities you would bring to this job and why you think they would be helpful.
I've lived in Arizona since I was 17 years old, came to the U of A. I'm a proud Wildcat. But more importantly, Tucson is a unique community, and I started in my 20s here in real estate and helped the homeless, helped create a homeless shelter. I've always worked with vulnerable populations. I believe that right now we need to identify the problems that we have and solve the problems. We have a lot of stories, but we have very little results. I'm a results-driven person. I have been very successful in business. I have raised 7 children. I have 18 grandkids. I have, would you say, skin in the game. And I believe that right now we need thoughtful, considerate leadership that wants to serve the people and not be another politician.
How would you succeed in the current climate of Congress right now? Very thin margins, right. Squabbling within parties.
Right.
How would you succeed in that environment?
I believe the best way to succeed right now in Congress is to build allies. I would say I would be on the Andy Biggs, Eli Crane, Paul Gosar side of the party because they are working to uphold the Constitution and the rule of law. I think first and foremost, you have to find common ground. I fight sex trafficking. That is not a Republican or Democrat issue. I've built strong coalitions with Democrats, with independents, with Republicans to solve a problem. Again, if you focus on the problem and not on the politics, which I've had a whole life of doing, you can solve problems and produce results, which my resume shows that I have consistently done so. My time at the Attorney General's office, I helped set up veterans courts, took on senior abuse, but most importantly, internet crimes against children. And in the last 7 years have personally found 28 missing kids. I am the person you call if you want to solve a problem. And I believe that that skill set right now is what's wanted and needed in Congress, and I would be best suited to go and take this seat.
If that included aligning with Democrats on particular issues, would you do it?
I'm not against Democrats. I'm against policies that hurt the general public, that reduce freedom, that suppress our voice. So as long as what we're working on has mutual benefit for both parties and for this country, and we put America first, then I would have no problem working with Democrats, independents, and other Republicans. I don't look at people, I look at policies, I look at what is the outcome. What is the outcome and what is the unintended outcome? And many times I believe Congress has missed that opportunity. And I'd like to go back to the days when Barry Goldwater and Dennis DeConcini were our senators. They worked together, 2 different policies, but they put Arizona first.
What's your perception of District 6? It's often viewed as a district with sort of a split personality, Tucson versus Cochise County, conservative versus liberal, moderate, whatever you want to call it. What's your character sketch of the district?
So we redistricted this district. So this district is 2 years old. It's not 20 years old. This district has disproportionately elected women, Gabby Giffords, Ann Kirkpatrick, Martha McSally. I would like to see that returned. I realize that Kristen Engel is the Democrat. But this last election, since this last election, we've had an increase in Republican voters. When I'm out talking to the people in this district, and I've talked to Democrats and independents, no one is happy with what's going on in this country right now. And so I believe this election will be a mandate on the Biden policies. I don't believe that they're successful. I believe that they have failed. And I believe that this district will overwhelmingly vote Republican and vote conservative this election. And it changes. But right now, obviously Cochise County is very conservative, but we live on the east side of Pima County. We're not downtown Tucson. And I find that my neighbors and I share many values, Republican or Democrat. We want to be safe, we want our country to be saved, and we want to not be in wars around the world that we are sending our dollars to, that we have no idea what's happening.
I think that's going to do it.